Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Joe Fame. It's been forever since I did a video. I've been just extremely busy. I'm now a full-time teacher, and for all my DJs heads that's been following my channel for a long time, for all my DJ gear and DJ tips, sad to say I have retired from DJing, but I still do music production as I am a film/music production teacher. So I'm still going to be going a lot over music production topics. I'm still going to actually talk about MPCs more, and I still think that one's going to come up. But what I really want to talk about today is I just pre-ordered the new iPad, the Overkill one. So I originally had the Overkill one when it first came out with the M1, 16 gigabytes, 1 terabyte when it first released, the first time introducing the M1 chip into an iPad. Overkill, but I loved it. It was great. Then it came out finally with some Pro apps, and things were working really good. I still have a MacBook M1 Air that I use as my daily for all my school stuff. But then when I edit, now that I'm doing more and more with 6K footage and a little bit more heavier quality footage, it lags really hard. And right now, the iPad's got the strongest chip now with the M4 compared to even like the M2s and M3s or whatever. Even though I'm waiting for the new Mac. So I was going to buy a MacBook, but I'm going to wait to, I don't know, maybe the next one that they release later on this year or beginning of next year. But I'm going to get the iPad, the Overkill one. The only thing I also want to talk about is this nano-texture. So nano-texture is like the extra protection glass, so it has like protects the glare so you can see less. I didn't go with that option only because my main purpose, again, is because of the OLED display. So I could do some really good color grading. Plus, with Blackmagic dropping that new micro panel that I'm going to be getting as well too, I could get some color grading done on my iPad with some really good quality from the OLED and get work on my true blacks. Even though in my studio, which I just opened up, I do got my 4K monitors there that I can edit off, but I'm not always there. So I need something I can take on the go and do it, and then I can always dump out and finish my projects elsewhere. The problem is I never really got to mess with the iPad as much as I wanted to, so I really went back to my iPad and now with the Pro apps, and I've been doing it, and now I'm trying to get used to the flow of it better. And I noticed when my keypad, I got the Logitech Smart One, other version of the Magic keyboard. Yeah, so the one that's like a little bit different than the Magic keyboard. It was the Logitech brand. It was good, but the trackpad, was still a little weird. It was still felt weird moving around, even though it had all the function keys on it, which the new now Magic keyboard has those functions, which is probably my best features. The adjusting the brightness and the volumes, little minor things. If it feels close as the MacBook, then that's going to help me a lot, and that's going to help me solve a lot of issues, because then I can edit basically everything through my iPad for the most part. I don't do anything crazy. I do a lot through DaVinci. So, you use your shortcut keys, and that will set up your edit page, so I can still edit the same way. And all of the other additional functions, I can then bring it back into DaVinci for the other stuff I may need for fusions or for more visual effects, something like that. I can always cater to that and do that if I need to. But I'm probably just gonna dish out the extra money, get the DaVinci Pro version so I can do my voice isolations and basic stuff. I don't go all crazy. Plus, I'm hoping that new apps are gonna come out, because I do want to get more in virtual production. I want to get more involved with that. So I'm hoping some new apps will come out, since the AI and everything coming out with that. So I'm hoping maybe something like a Blender would be awesome to have on an iPad, or an Unreal Engine would even be better. Something like that would be on an iPad would be amazing. That's like my wishful thinking. But I'm gonna try to do iPad. So I got the iPad 13-inch Pro, 1 terabyte. So it's still gonna have the 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's gonna have the additional cores. It's just not gonna have the nano-texture screen, because like I said, I didn't want it to hinder my screen just in case. So if that like gave it like an extra dark layer, because it looks like when I was viewing the other people's videos, it looks like the color is not as sharp as it is without that screen on. I know it's supposed to protect the glare, but I'm never really outside. I'm always inside of a studio or inside of a room, and if I take it out with me, I'm usually still inside of a car, inside of an area where I don't need to be like out in the sun. I do a lot of films, so that could take effect when I start doing it for my film projects. That could hinder it, but not enough to maybe justify that I really need it. I could always cover it up or whatever, because even my other one was still fine. The M1, I used that one on sets during the day, and I never had issues. I'm going to do an unboxing of the M4 iPad without the nano texture. Hopefully I get some more research on people, how they're doing it with the texture. Just to see if it does make a huge difference with the color grading or whatnot, or can you actually see a difference. So that's some things I'm going to be testing out. Make sure, though, you like, comment, subscribe so you can see the unboxing of the new iPad. at&t took forever. They just did it today at noon, And 2 days ago is when they did the pre-orders everywhere else, like Best Buy and some other places, Apple Store. So if you wanted to buy it outright, you could. I'm going through my AT&T cellular, so I get my cellular service on it. Plus, why I do it, because it is expensive, especially when you get the overkill. So it's really expensive. But when I can break it down into small payments, it just adds a little bit more to my cell phone bill. Over 3 years, it's not as painful as just dropping $2,200 right on the fly. So that's why I kind of put it on my AT&T bill, just so I can have the leeway and not going broke so quick. And it gives me a good 3 years to really see its full potential and what it could do in the next 3 years, and see what the next big jump would be after that. So that's like the game plan for it. I'm probably just going to sell my original M1 and just keep my focus on this one. And I'm going to try using this one. My goal is to try to use this one as my main PC. So kind of pull away from my Mac as possible. Just do what I need to do when I need to do it. Otherwise, just put everything and get used to the workflow of having everything on an iPad and try to have my daily life just do that as my main computer and just take advantage of that full price that I'm spending a lot of money on. Yeah. I want to make a really quick video about all that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'll do an unboxing of the iPad. I'm going to go over the Magic Keyboard because I actually pre-ordered that. So that will be coming in on the 15th. I got that through Best Buy. I may get the pencil. I don't do much with the pencil. I have the 2nd generation pencil, and I feel like I never used it. I don't see the justice of me really using it as much. I'm the worst drawer in the world. I use it sometimes for mediocre things, for like drop-down menus that can be tedious through programs, but most part, I probably won't even use it, even though it's cool and you can do a little bit additional stuff with it. Maybe, but I'm not in a rush to get the pencil. But at least the keyboard, I'll let you know how that feels. I'll probably do that video on that first because my iPad's not supposed to come until between the 17th and the 24th, I believe. And I know the iPad comes out on the 15th. So other people are probably going to review it before me, but it's okay. I'll have my case at least, so I'll be able to talk about the case and how it feels and the functions of that at least before connecting it to the iPad, I guess. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the iPads. I know it's a crazy topic. There's too many to choose from. The Airs, the other Pro models, the other iPads. Listen, I'm just going to be very blunt with you and make this super quick. If you're a pro and you do pro things, like they say pro, no, but if you're doing the video production world, you're doing graphic designs, you're doing anything in our field of film, entertainment, music production, go pro. If you're just a basic user, emails, writing notes, basic stuff, watching movies and TV shows and listening to music, get the cheapest iPad possible because that's going to be more than plenty. Don't even worry about it if you're not going to do any editing. So if you're not going to do any videos, you're not going to throw yourself a 6K video in there and see the potential of it, or you're not going to do any cool AI stuff like motion capture or video production stuff or sculpting or 3D renders, don't get the Pro. Save your money. That's like a no-brainer. Just save your money, get the original. But if you are like me, a video production person, music production, all that stuff features and all that stuff matters. So that's why I'm getting it, because it works for my workflow that I could do. Hopefully I get a little bit better renders, and especially should be faster than my MacBook Air that I'm still using, the M1. Works great still, but it lags a lot, especially when I'm editing footage of multiple 6K files or whatever. So that's what I'm going to say, but make sure you check everything out. I hope to see you guys in the next one. This is Joe Fame. Good seeing you guys again.